Hey you guys, thank you for tuning into our YouTube channel. I know we haven't been on here in a while, but that will change. We will start uploading more videos. We've just been super busy. Obviously, I'm Courtney.
I'm Courtney.
The first thing we're gonna start off with today is just saying thank you and how appreciative we are to all the positive comments that we have gotten and all the followers we have gotten. We appreciate you guys keeping up with our YouTube and commenting positive things or giving us information that we did not know.
Yeah, we appreciate all the comments.
Yeah, and even the questions, they're great questions. Some of the questions we don't even think of ourselves, or we have to find out, or just general things. So the first thing we're going to start off with today is the questions we was asked, which is, the first question is, I haven't driven a manual transmission in 4 years. Will they let new hires practice if they're assigned to a truck with a manual transmission? You do have to know how to drive a manual transmission already, but if you know somewhat, you can always self-teach teach yourself as you go. Most trucks are automatic transmission, but if you do have to teach yourself, there is equipment there that you can, practice learn as you go. But most likely if you take the driving test, you're going to take it in a manual transmission. Let me see. Oh, and when someone asked about the union dues, as far as the union dues, you really have to, I think that you start paying them, or you could sign up immediately, but it doesn't go active until 30 days after you're hired. Union dues, they range based off of how much you get paid. Yeah, so it's different for everyone. The union is a good thing to have, though, so I advise everyone to join the union.
CYA.
Someone asked, what did the road test consist of? Which was basically what I just touched on. It was a manual transmission.
Yeah, making sure you know how to operate a 28 or 53-foot trailer.
Yeah, you do like a light pre-trip. You do like a 5 to 10 minute, driving around. Mm-hmm. You back up like 3 times or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They had an issue earlier with that trailer, actually. Oh, really? Yeah. So right now.
Let me see other questions. As far as work, though,
what number is it?
As far as the work picking up, Quinn, you could really touch on that.
Yeah, as far as the work picking up, work has been pretty consistent. They give you phone calls, even if you're not guaranteed 40. They still try to call you.
They do try to call you. I do give them that. It may not always be for driving, so that's really based on you, on what you can take, and it is a limited amount of hours. So all I would say is, if you can do it, do it. If you can't, then you just can't. Some people have families and responsibilities to take care of, so everyone can't, make those type of sacrifices.
The work has been picking up, so.
And even if it is so, a lot of people say get a second job, if that's what you could do, do it.
Yeah.
Someone said, is the team driver position paid hourly or by the mile?
It's mileage.
Yeah, it is mileage.
Team, what they call sleeper teams, it's a mileage pay. And basically mileage pay is cent per mile.
Yeah. And then also someone says, how long does the seniority list for feeders at your hello? It's long. I'm just saying that it's long.
Yeah, it's long.
But for the most part, people get work. Someone said, what type of driving jobs did you guys do before UPS? I mean, it was always, I've been a truck driver for 4 years, so it was always still truck driving jobs. And then before that, I think I worked at a warehouse. It was like an order picker. But that was like right out of high school. But it's really been just straight truck driving jobs. But I have hauled, sand. I have worked in the oil field. I have, I started off with U.S. Express when I first got my CDL in 2017. But I've done multiple types of different things. Reefer, I driven a flatbed. I did multiple things. Just because in the oil field you do drive multiple types of equipment. But we all know that's not permanent. But it was good money. And
I did a lot. I did drive-in, reefer. I did tanker. I drove straight trucks too, picking up chemicals. Really, man, they just want you to have experience. Some hubs do a year, some hubs do 2 years, some hubs do 3 years.
Yeah, but they was just asking, what did you do previously before you?
Yeah, just trucking. Trucking.
Different trucking jobs.
It's got to be trucking, though.
But what did you do? What did you do before that?
Before trucking, warehouse work.
Okay, and then they say, hey, I was wondering if a UPS road driver is over the road or not.
I'm not sure about that.
A road driver ain't that like a over the road, but like a set lane? Like it's not the teams, like, or the sleeper routes that,
I mean, they got some feeder drivers that get paid mileage.
But it's a road driver is something else.
I think that's freight you talking about. UPS freight has road
But they
drivers.
have another, no. Because they have another thing. It's a road driver. Because I think I applied for it a long time ago. And it was like a set route. It was teams. It was like hazmat. And then it was like over the road. But it was like...
Oh, you talking about over the road dedicated. I know what you're talking about.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I don't know too much about that. But, yeah, like I said, as far as the job, it's a great job. Great benefits, of course.
Well, we always touch on that also.
Yeah, and
okay, so let me see. So one of the things that we wanted to talk about, which is a debate we've been having, is if you're a truck driver, or whether you work at UPS or whether you don't work at UPS, you want to work at UPS, or you just an entrepreneur, you work for any truck driving company, would you rather own your own truck or be an entrepreneur, own your own business, or stay at the company you're with and get that good 401k or good benefits or good pension? Would you rather stay at that company and have all those things but stop at a certain rate of pay, or would you rather be an entrepreneur and be able to be in control of everything?
that's the debate we was having. Definitely with owner operator, you have freedom seeds. Basically, you have a choice when to go, do work and when to take a vacation. With a job, you don't have that. I mean, you do get vacation time, but it can take years. Yeah.
But at the same time, the debate is, okay, I feel as if it's better to be an entrepreneur. He feels this is better to work for a company. So why do you feel it's better to work for a company?
Basically, like security. Not everybody is meant to be an entrepreneur. Is there entrepreneur things I would want to do? Yes. But I still like having the security of having a job, like in case something go wrong with the entrepreneur stuff, I'll have this to fall back on, like a plan B.
But I feel as if your job is not really security, because at any point in time you could lose your job. So it's not necessarily a security thing. And I do feel like it's better to be your own boss, just because think about how much money the people you're working for make. You could be making that, but they pay you pennies on a dime off of what they're bringing in. And then at the same time, you get more freedom, you get more time to spend with your family. It's a lot more responsibility, obviously, but do you think it's worth it? I think it's worth it, but do you think it's worth it?
Do I think it's worth it? Yeah, I mean, if it's working out for you, yes, I do think it's worth it. But
I think a lot of people just don't have as much faith in themselves as they do in a company, because they have been told for so long this is the right path to take.
yeah, and then some people are just lazy. They don't want to
Take on that type of responsibility.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, you agree with working with the company forever, and I agree with being an entrepreneur. So, but at the end of the day, whatever choice you decide to make or whatever path you decide to take, you know, that's just the path for you. You know, you only have one life. So if that's the choice you want to make, is, you know, I'm supportive with anybody, you know.
Let me
As
know
long
what
as
y'all are y'all like company workers? Like, do y'all work jobs, or are y'all entrepreneurs?
And let us know what you guys would do. Would you rather, you know, work for your company, no matter what company it is, or would you rather be your own boss, be an entrepreneur? Please comment down below, like, subscribe, and, you know, we'll be looking out for you guys' comments, and we'll make another video. Like I said, we've been really busy lately trying to do a lot of things. So hopefully, you know, we can give you guys an update on everything that's been going on with us. We hope you guys stay blessed and stay up, stay positive, you know.
Yeah, especially after all this pandemic stuff.
Exactly.
I know some entrepreneurs came out of that, so.
Yeah, so just stay blessed, and I hope everything works out for everyone. Okay, thank you.
I know.